and more so by career search strategies, strategies using social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook even, and making sure that individuals who are looking for employment get a fair chance in today's tough market. Today, this portion of the workshop, we're going to talk about understanding today's job market. And we're going to go into very briefly why you may be facing some challenges and why most people who are putting their resume out there are facing some challenges. We're going to talk about resume writing assistance, and then very last we'll do questions towards the panel. So let's talk about understanding today's job market. Okay? Today's job search. Number one, very important. In 2012, companies are expected to, this was actually from last year. In 2012, companies were expected to use social media to recruit over 80% of job openings. Now, question for you. How many people use Twitter? Anybody here use Twitter? Okay. Got to, okay, maybe 2 out of the group. Okay, how many people are on LinkedIn or have a LinkedIn profile? Okay, good. That's good, good. So, mind you, social media is probably one of the biggest areas of opportunity as far as looking for a job market. Please get on Twitter. Here's why. If you're looking for another opportunity, you can follow different companies. So for instance, let's say my goal is to work for AARP, okay? AARP will tweet out jobs, they'll tweet out job links, okay? At that point, they may tweet that out there and not put it on Monster or Career Builder. Why? Because Twitter is free. And it's going to have a much bigger reach. What does this mean for you as an individual? How would knowing this help you restructure your job search? Number one, if you're using LinkedIn or Twitter, you probably want to use it to its pinnacle. What I mean by that is that you want to make sure that you capitalize on every group, every networking opportunity, anybody that you've worked with in your past that you have a decent connection with. You want to use those connections in order to continue to build your network, because what that's going to do is allow you to see more job opportunities. Okay? At the same extent, you want to make sure you get endorsed. That's a whole other thing. But getting endorsement says you have a specific skill. That means a former boss, maybe a coworker that you worked with in the past says, hey, this person's really awesome at marketing. So now when a recruiter goes and looks at your profile, they say, oh, you know what? I see Tanisha. Tanisha is great at marketing. Jerry is great at let's say, logistics. Okay? So point being is that you want to make sure that if you're using LinkedIn, use it properly, get endorsed. Number one today is an employer's market. What does this mean? There are more potential employees per posted job. What that means is that usually for most jobs, you're looking at, I would say, probably to 100 to 1,000 resumes per one job posting. And if you want to use resume critique, somebody probably will mention it, putting in certain keywords that will be able to help you be able to get those jobs. And certain companies are now putting your resume through database searches. So all they're doing is looking at keywords. Very important. Companies are less willing to train. So what that means is that your resume must now communicate that you already understand how to do the position before you get the position. So there's no such thing as that we'll hire this person, they're smart, we think they'll do well, we can always train them. Nobody wants to train. Why? Because training costs money. Age discrimination is at an all-time high. We did our first event over at the Stonecrest Library. This was back in February of 2000, this is February of this year, matter of fact. We did our first event at Stonecrest. Make a long story, at Stonecrest we had about 20 different individuals. A lot of those individuals said, we believe that because of my age, people are not looking at me. So as soon as I come into an interview, people automatically assume I'm not going to be technology savvy. Maybe I got my degree too long ago, it's outdated. And people begin to discriminate. So realize that's a fact. So what does that mean? That means on your resume and even in your interviews, you have to actually address those concerns and make sure that you can get past those factors. Basically, you have to be proactive. So if an individual got a bachelor's degree back in 1969, you know what I tell them? Put on their bachelor's degree, but do not put, don't put 1969. Okay? Job descriptions are more specific and demand more skills. And Mary gave me this point, great point, Mary. The digital age market with online job applications is tougher than ever. Back in the day, you could fill out a job application pretty quick. Sometimes you could do it in person. Today, everything's in person. You have Taleo. Taleo, sometimes it may take you 25 minutes just to do one application. 45. Just depends on what position. So point being, these are some of the different factors that really are a challenge to this market. And know that 80% of job openings will be filled through social media.